Well, what's up folks, welcome back to the channel, it's Fuzzy. I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic evening or day, whatever you're watching this, but hope everything's well. Today, we're here to discuss this Barella SBC. This video is going to be based a full player review on this card, because he looks absolutely nuts, and most importantly, he has two new traits that are likely to come in FIFA 23, so it's still like the tester for that. He's been given the 5-star boost, and he's high, and every single stat's over 90. So straight away, absolutely fantastic, but he's been given the Swerve Pass and the Flare Passes trait. We've seen the Flare Passes with the likes of Coleman. I believe Swerve Passes is completely new, at least in Ultimate Team. So I'm going to try and test that out, see if it makes any difference in game, because I know Flare Passes did make a difference with Coleman. And just look at the stats. I'm thinking probably an anchor on him, just to get the strength up, max the pace, get the defending up as high as possible. He is really a box-to-box player. That's where we'll play him. Just in general as well, Serie A is absolutely feasting right now, because if you go and look at the dynamic duos, which I have the bias as a Roma fan, but Abraham's the main reward. If you score 15 goals, which is easy to do, some people do that in one game, you get Jordan Vertu, who's got 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, medium. Another great box-to-box option. Obviously he's French, so you can hybrid in him. The stats are just good. Obviously, probably going to want the boost of pace for that pace split, a little bit weird, but still really good card that only takes 15 goals. And then the main one, which is Abraham, which his FUT birthday card was like the best striker in the game for me, even better than the team of the season Mbappe I have right now. He's been given the big boost. Not given any traits, unfortunately. It would have been nice to see some at it. We've seen other players get it, but 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Obviously, his FUT birthday was 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. So this card's going to be even better with the crack stats already. Again, you're probably looking at like him being an engine on him, and you're laughing, but we're going to get into the Barella review now. I'm going to complete the SBC. We're going to look at how he lines up in the squad. Okay, guys, so we've just completed the Barella SBC. It was an 85 rated squad with an informer team of the season, and then an 86 rated squad with no other requirements. It's coming in at about 170k right now. Prices are a little bit inflated because there are some like fodder SBCs that come on. I think it's like a 90 plus times 7 FUTTIES SBC that's very expensive and driving the price up, but even still 170k for this card is insane value, and I think you should definitely be getting him done as long as you can link him in some way. Obviously he's going to get so many strong links with being this premium card as well. There's so many different ways you can link him in. For us, it's quite a simple solution. We're just going to simply take Delete out of the squad and then replace him with Barella, and it's just an absolute vibe of a team there. We've got strong links galore. Obviously you can see that he's getting a stronger with the Fiorentina Argentine, so many ways to link him in. Plenty of good strong links available, and I'm going to be playing him alongside Spinazzola in the DM roles. If you're interested in the exact formation we're using, this is how I'm going to be running them in game. He's going to be the right defensive midfielder who will be getting forward, so we'll get to test a lot of different things with him. The full tactics for this 4-2-3-1 I posted on Monday. They're linked down below if you want to see them, and then let's crack into the player review. So we had discussed about putting the anchor on Barella, but honestly from looking at it now, I'm going to stick with the basic form, because just look at that. It gets the +5 in strength we need anyway. It gets the defending stats up. Basically, it maxes out the dribbling to all 99s except for composure at 98. Gets the vision all the way up. Gets curved long pass almost maxed out. Just gives a really clean boost across the board. I think that's going to be exactly what we're after. So my first thing is I just want to get the ball to him and just see how he feels. Like on the ball, skill moves and stuff. Feels a little bit nimble. I want to try the Swerve Pass. Is it okay? Let's try and attack with him. He has the Swerve Pass, so I'm wondering if he's going to have like an extra bend on some of his passes. He's holding the space well. Obviously, he's not on stay back for us. He is the man mark defensive midfielder who will get forward here and there. Right, we've actually got set up properly into the 4-2-3-1 now. I actually forgot to change the tactics around, so this should give us a bit of an idea. Oh man, the skill moves feel clean. I lost the ball, but the skill moves are feeling clean with him, and I'm not big for skills like myself, so you're someone that's after the skill moves and can abuse that 5-star, you'll be in a really good spot. I don't know if we're going to feel much with the Swerve Pass though. Wins the ball back well for us though. Alright, so my controller just died. I had to run and get the cable for it to plug it in, and in the meantime this guy scored 2 goals, so that's cool. Now the big thing with Barella previously, when his headliner, the 3-ball passing has a slightly different animation to it. It's probably because of the Swerve passing. He used to be, when his initial informs came out and his headliner came out, he was very good in game because of how high his dribbling stats were compared to other midfielders at that stage. Now, obviously, we're at the point of the game now where it's FUTTIES, everyone has absolutely cracked cards, so he's not that dribbling boost that we felt previously isn't quite as strong, but it's definitely still there. We might have to change formation to get him into an actual centre midfield role rather than CDM role, but we're going to run with this first of all for the first stage of testing. The dribbling still feeling very smooth. Can you carve a chance out with the through ball? No. Well, I said I'm going to run here. Here we go, Barella. This little through ball. Play it off to him again. Let's get the shot off. Oh, okay. So you can attack and get into scoring positions with him. That's good to know. That was a nice finish. Obviously, the 5-star opens up a lot of opportunities for him. I feel cases like that 50-50 Ronaldo, if you have the anchor on him, maybe you'll win those a little bit more often. But he's still, overall, his defensive AI so far has felt good. He's tracking back for us manually really well. Attacking wise, obviously, he's high. He's making good runs for us naturally. And when we send him on runs, like, he's capable of doing what we need. Okay, I feel like we got enough with Barella, even though it was what, half there in the 4-2-3-1. I could see how he was for his defensive tracking and how you get into the attacking movement, how it works. So I want to try him here. Going to be playing the right centre midfielder role in the 4-3-1-2. And he's going to get forward and stay on edge of box for cross. Okay, so this is the 4-3-1-2 we're going with now to get that centre midfield movement form. And already what he reminds me of so far is the Florenzi card we had last year. It was for the Festival of Football during the Euros, and it got upgraded for Italy going through to the final, because that card was 5-star, 5-star, 5-footy, high. Like, it feels very similar to that Florenzi card. Obviously he's getting a bit more involved in the attack now naturally from the positioning. That's the ball across. Oh wow, good save. Barella's still lingering around the edge of the box, so we'll see what we can get into. Okay, that's the flare passes coming through. The dribbling just feels really nice with him. Why is Chiellini still up front? Penalty? Okay. Barella on penalties. Big test. Can't remember what his penalty accuracy was. Let's see if we can change it. Right, so 92 penalties. So not the CM 99 that we have there with Barella, but still should be good enough for your main penalty taker if you're good at penalties, which I'm not great at, we'll be honest. Like you can see here, this placement isn't quite working, but we're going to try and go top bins anyway. Bit of power, green time, and he powers that through. That was serious amount of power on the shot. Like what's his shot power? Shot power base is 90 with the basic goes to 95, so definitely has an impact there for the penalties. That was really nice. Obviously he is set to get forward in this system for us, so he will naturally get forward a little bit more as well. If I want to compare him to Spinazzola though, in regards to like a box-to-box DM, Spinazzola has that basically maxed out pace, and he has that like fast, lanky stride is the best way I can say it. Like Spinazzola's got those long legs, and because he's got high agility balance with max pace, you can really feel that. Barella is then obviously has a different run animation. He's like this short and fast sort of player. It's a decent through ball through to Chiesa. So that's one thing you'll feel on the ball with him. He doesn't feel as rapid as Spinazzola does for me, just for the animations, but he's got that really, because the dribbling is so cracked, like those dribbling stats just feels really nice, close on the ball, left stick dribbling, stuff like that. Like you sort of trust him to get you out of a sticky situation. Just looking at the Florenzi and the Barella cards quickly here. Florenzi had 95 pace, Barella's got 94. 91 shooting on Florenzi, 91 on Barella. 92 passing on Florenzi, 96 passing Barella, 94 dribbling for Florenzi, and 98 on Barella. The defender for Barella is 91, where Florenzi has 94, and then the physicality is 90 on Barella and 93 on Florenzi. So these cards are very similar. Okay guys, that's 3 games with Barella, and all in all I say, I think this is a must complete SBC if you've got a Serie A squad or even a hybrid. Obviously we say he's got this because he's a premium FUTTIES card, he gets a strong link to anyone in the league. So it doesn't have to be an Inter Milan or Italian sort of combo for the strong link. You can just literally run like a Dybala from Juventus will get a strong link to this card. Chiellini, who a lot of people use, obviously is an Italian link anyway, so that's basically like a perfect link straight away, which is great. I think it's definitely worth doing. It's coming in between 170 to 200,000 coins now. I think he's definitely worth doing. I wouldn't change your team for him, however. He's not a card that I would be, say if you have like a Premier League and La Liga hybrid, I wouldn't be changing your team to complete this card. Overall, I'm going to give it about a 9 out of 10. I feel like almost perfect. Some elements in game just weren't 100% there, but across the board his attacking positioning was great. Especially ideally I would run him as a centre mid and a box to box. You can run him as a secondary centre defensive midfielder if you wish, but I think he's best utilised as a central midfielder. Let him get forward, have those opportunities to score, and utilise the 5-star. For me, basic still seems like the best chem style form. Alternatively, if you are running them on that get into box sort of centre mid role, consider a Hawk. It'll get the shooting up, max the pace, and it'll get him some strength and aggression too, which I think would be really interesting if you're someone who likes to run a 3-stacked midfield. Say you want to have like Spinazzola, Dillet, and Barella, for example, or Verratti, Spinazzola, Barella. You run the midfield like that with fullbacks getting forward. Something like a Hawk and Barella would definitely be worth considering, but that's me. I think it's a great card. Going with like a 9 out of 10 on the review. Definitely worth the price. It just depends if he's going to fit into your squad or not, really, is the thing. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this kind of video, if you want to see more player reviews. And also let me know if you're going to be completing this Barella SBC. I said that, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. And I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.